How does a leader respond to pressure? Does a leader succumb to pressure and cause unrest within the team? Or does a leader thrive under pressure and create opportunities for the team? Hi, my name is Varun and welcome to episode 6 in Decoding the Bhagavad Gita. In this episode, we are decoding verse 3 from chapter 1. So without any further ado, let's proceed to the verse. Now verse 3 is more or less a continuation of verse 2. Duryodhana, after seeing the large Pandava army, develops a feeling of anxiety within and he goes towards his teacher. So the first question he asks his teacher is that, how are we preparing for the war? And then he also asserts one of the most important statements of the war is that you should not be kind to your students on the battlefield as now they are your opponents. And from here is where Duryodhana's mind starts to develop a dirty trick where he proceeds to emotionally instigate or emotionally blackmail his Guru Dronacharya because he feels that only when you pressurize an individual you are able to get the best out of him. Sounds like a lame corporate story, doesn't it? But this is not so. But however, the result is more or less the same because when he instigates, he doesn't get the best out of him. Rather, he creates a panic within him and he's not able to think freely. Now the leader, Duryodhana, he has a feeling of insecurity. He is panicked and so is the rest of the team. Because of his negative thoughts, the entire army, including Dronacharya, has a feeling of panic and they also have his same negative traits now. So he has succumbed under pressure. In all my videos before, I have always given out an analogy that actually supports to my story and remains intact with my story. But in this video, I'm going to take the opposite route. Now, since Duryodhana is kind of a leader who poses on how you should not be, I'm going to give you an analogy of how a leader should be. And since about a leader, I've spoken about he has to remain calm under pressure. He has to remain cool and collected under pressure, and with a big smile on my face, you can see that I am talking about MS Dhoni. Now, MS Dhoni in 2007 World T20 final, a nerve-wracking contest, a high-pressure situation because it is against Pakistan, some 13 odd runs required in the final over, and with Harbhajan having an over left, he threw the ball to a rookie in Joginder Sharma. And from there on, the story, as they say, the rest is history. But at that moment, at that high pressure situation, Dhoni did not succumb to pressure. Dhoni did not instigate anybody. Rather, Dhoni actually thrived under pressure and he created an opportunity for a youngster, an up and coming rookie. And that created an opportunity for an entire team and they eventually won championship gold. Now here there are two types of leaders here. You have Duryodhana on one side and you have Dhoni on the other. One succumbs to pressure and causes unrest within the entire team, and the other thrives and creates an opportunity for the entire team. Now, don't you think for one split second that being a leader is something to do with being an emperor, a king, or a CEO, or a president, or a prime minister, or a captain of a sports team, or any managerial level leader? You are also a leader within your small community or within your family, and apparently the definition of a leader is someone who makes an impact in another person's life. But the question that this verse is asking you is, what type of a leader are you? Are you like Duryodhana or are you like Dhoni? Now with the two stories given here, we have to go back to the question that was asked at the start of the video. What type are we? Do we succumb or do we thrive? Now always remember guys, it will lead the way and all you have to do is free your mind. And that's episode number 6. So until the next episode, it is goodbye.